Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a twin flame energy update for whenever you feel like this reading resonates. Energy is fluid, time is an illusion. So let's see. The live we did earlier, there was some twin flame energy coming through, and we ended on a note where it looks like unions are starting to come into place. So I thought, based on that information, that we would continue this by doing a twin flame energy update. So this is being recorded on Monday the 25th of May 2020. Let's see, just to give you some insight, we are starting June's astrological insights to June 2020 for Thursday with Aries. I haven't yet decided if it is going to be a monthly one or if it's going to be first part of the month, as in, you know, the first 2 weeks of the month, and then do a secondary update for the latter part of the month later. I haven't decided yet, but that's going to be starting on Thursday. The live will be Wednesday, as usual, 8 PM British Standard Time. If you want to be in for a chance of winning a free reading and also a tarot deck, the Tarot Neferati, please make sure that you are subscribed, that you are liking a video, and that you are commenting. I will be picking at random at 1,000 subscribers a winner who has hit all of those criteria, and I will be choosing them when we hit 1,000 subscribers. If you want to join the Facebook group, information is in the description box below. If you want to obviously contact me for a reading, information is also in the description box below. Let's begin. Twin flame update, please, Spirit. What is it you want to tell us? What's happening with the twins, please? I'm just hearing that song. I can hear clearly now. The rain has gone. Someone is trying to remove themselves from a limitation here that has not yet, they're not yet unstuck, but there's an awareness. They're not yet unstuck, but there's an awareness. Okay. There's a clarity. Someone has, there's a group of masculines, feminines that I'm channeling for. The truth is revealed. They understand. They probably have some awareness of the connection. If it's not the fact that there's a magnetic pull, it could well be that there is an awareness of a twin flame. The fear is, it's like the illusion of the fear of this is subsiding enough for them to actually see the reality. We've got the High Priestess and the Hierophant in reverse. This is knowing that this is a different connection. This is, if it's a could be a third party situation where someone is trying to remove themselves from a situation in order to come towards you. If it's not a third party situation, relationship, it could be family members, because that's also a possibility. Someone is trying to remove themselves from a situation in order to come towards what their heart desires, what their awareness is. There is a block here, a bit of a wounded warrior energy. There is a slight concern with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. If I move towards this, am I going to get hurt again? What happens if I move towards this? Is this going to be yet another situation? Magician and Knight of Pentacles. They're trying to manifest a solid reunion here that removes them from any... that removes them from anything that... doesn't have their heart's desire, that isn't true, it isn't for their highest alignment. They're heading towards Ten of Cups and the Eight of Wands. This is something they're trying to push forward. They know their emotional fulfillment lies with you. They want to try and push that forward. There could be communication coming also, but at the moment they're trying to remove themselves from any third party influences and or third party situations. Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. There could also be a Virgo involved. There could be Scorpio, I'm saying. I don't know why, but I'm hearing Pisces and Taurus, Scorpio. Let's have a look. What else can you tell us, please? Wow. I'm just hearing influences. There's influences here that are being removed. They're becoming unstuck from influences. There could be a earth sign. This is Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That is currently, I'm hearing influencing decisions, trying to throw them off track towards where their North Star is, where their directional magnetic pull is, where their healing is. This is the star energy. Could be Aquarius as well for some. Aquarius influences. This is the star. So this is a manifestation. Someone is trying, I feel like there is some parties here that are in this situation that could be just deliberately distracting from a wish fulfillment. So if someone knows that the relationship is over, they would be deliberately staying because they're doing it to spite the individual. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. They'd rather no one have them if they can't have them. It's like they know that they're possibly someone's attaching from them, so they're trying to block this even further because there's a bitterness going on here. There's a very close-hearted energy that someone's putting into this scenario. And Four of Cups. There's a distinct disappointment in this connection that one party is very aware of. This is outside of the twin flame relationship. This is probably a karmic situation here, or a karmic connection of some sort that's blocking the union, this twin flame union of sorts. So this is, it's like the contentment is, but they're becoming aware of the discontentment, and I feel like the karmic at the moment is possibly digging the heels in a little bit because they're doing it out of spite. And there's, again, the counterpart that is heading towards you is very aware that there's a discontentment here. The reason they know is because this is what they're seeing in you. And again, if you're masculine watching this, then obviously apply the Emperor. So this is obviously Taurus, Libra energy. They know, they want to come to you, but they know that there isn't a simple solution because there is a situation that's currently blocking them. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. Is this a tangible fear or is this a real fear? This is staying up at night, overthinking, worrying, contemplating, deliberating. What happens if I do this? Is it going to affect them? At the moment, some of them are worried how it's going to affect their career. Some of them are worried about how it's going to affect their family. And some of them are worried about how it's going to affect you. Is this going to have an impact? So at the moment, they're trying to block this energy. They're trying to hold on to something that isn't illusionary, and they're trying to find firm ground to really understand what is real, what is going on here. You know, am I supposed to be making a decision about this? Like, what, you know, what do I do? This is King of Swords energy, could be an air sign, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What do I do here? Do I decide? Do I wait? Do I go? Do I not? How do I deal with this? Two of Pentacles. What am I doing? If I give into this, is this going to work out? If I stay, it's going to be miserable, but maybe it's for the better. Like, they're in this limbo at the moment of what to do. Okay, because they're looking at an illusion at the moment and thinking, well, actually, kind of bet the devil you know. Maybe my security blanket's going to be there, and they're battling with that energy. So if you're in a position at the moment where you are in this dualistic kind of viewpoint where you're like, really weird, I wanted to do that, but now I feel like I need to be doing this. And it's really weird because now I feel like that's the energy we're in, but it's also the energy they're in terms of making this decision. Bottom of the deck, Unknown card. What do I do? She's looking at her crystal ball. What do I do here? What do I do? Do I act? Do I not act? What do I do? This is what they want. Knight of Wands. They want a passionate new beginning. That's what they want. Is it a flaky new beginning? Not so much. If I was seeing sort of other cards in here that was suggesting more one night stand things, then I would be explaining that. But obviously just be aware that that's your, if you're in communication and that's the connection that you're going with, be careful that that's, because there shouldn't be attachment here, because I feel like people are attaching through sexual means, and that's not how the connection should be built. Because it won't be imbalanced, it won't be a sturdy connection, it'll just be built on an old way of doing things, and this is not meant to be about an old way of doing things, it's meant to be about the connection. Queen of Wands, where does the heart lie? Where does the heart lie? Where does the heart lie here? Queen of Cups with the King of Swords and the Three of Cups. Where is the heart? Do I act? Do I not act? What do I do? What do I do? There's a lot of indecision. This is the most obvious energy that they're dealing with, is, but I know if I don't reconnect, this is going to continue. because I know that this situation I'm in isn't this. This is a different energy. You're providing a different energy. And again, take it as it resonates. If you're masculine, then this would be the Emperor, all right? Okay, so the counterpart, the male counterpart. Let's see. Someone is reviewing their future, and it's not just about making a decision about how to move themselves. This is Three of Wands. It's to prepare for the long term. When I get out of this, where am I putting my money? Where's my life going? Where's my career going? They're doing a review. They're doing a massive review. You or them, take it as it resonates. Swap the roles as appropriate. This is the energy they're about to get into, the Knight of Swords. This is very air energy. So again, if you haven't seen the reading earlier, I was talking about this air energy, this kind of metronome, indecisiveness, this flexibility of energy that's carrying out at the moment. They're seeing snapshots of their future. They're actually they can visually see themselves with you. They can visually see their life with you. It's just they've got to manifest this, and they've got to arrange this in the physical, you or them, take it as it resonates. But there's also this energy that they have to work through, because they know that something is ending. There is obviously possibly a third element to this situation that is ending, and so they're mourning that, because this is the energy I'm picking up. At one point in time, that person thought that this was their future, and it wasn't. And so because they're now looking at you as their future, they're thinking, is this going to be the same? And that's why they're so undecided. They're also mourning the ideology of this not being what they thought it was. Now, again, if you're saying, well, my person doesn't have a karmic partner, kids, family, something that is blocking the connection. Okay, if it's not you, it'll be them. Take it as it resonates. But they're mourning a loss of an old life. Because this is, you've got to remember, this is all the do karmic pattern energy that they're closing out. You and them. If them or you has only been used to that kind of energy, that's what's being closed out right now. And so it's a big cycle that is, it's like your life being so used to a certain pattern or a certain energy that is, the loop is being closed, the portal is being closed, the conscious awareness of that old expectation, that old vision, that old everything is being closed. So there's a mourning here. There's a closure of a huge cycle that they're having to come to terms with. And the Four of Swords in the reverse, they're no longer needing to meditate on this. This is decided. It's like they understand that this is something that is happening. It's an inevitability. They know now there's an inevitability. This is inevitable. That's how they're coming across with the energy I'm reading here. Wow. Wow. King of Cups and Three of Cups. Again, number 3. We had this come through in the reading earlier. Lots of reunions. An emotional reunion. There was something. Can you see the moons? They're talking to friends at the moment about what to do in this situation. There could be a third party situation that they're talking to them about. They could be talking about reunion. How am I going to get to this person? Maybe we're a distance from each other. They're talking about their emotional fulfillment here, and they're looking and understanding that this is the union that's coming into play here. It's the emotional union. It's a union that hasn't happened for a long, long time. You know, old kind of soulmate energy coming through. They want to do it, but they're trying to push something through. But is it the right timing? Seven of Pentacles. There's a deliberation going on here. There's something that they're not quite. Yeah, look, they're waiting before moving on. They've got to wait. This could be the distance that I just mentioned. It could be that there is a distance here, and so they have to wait before they can physically see you. Possibly. I don't know why, but I'm also hearing a relocation. There could be people that were relocating to get to you to them. And so with the situation here, it's had to be placed on hold. Take it as it resonates. But there's definitely an influence here of stop, start, and not just because of their situation, but obviously the wider context of what's currently going on. Six of Wands, something about, okay, this is Six of Wands in the reverse and Ten of Pentacles. Something here is they're concerned about how this is going to be viewed how the wider society is going to view this. It could be that there's a race difference, there could be an age difference, there could be a cultural difference, religious difference, something that is not abnormal, but not maybe what their friends, family are used to seeing, or yours. This is also potentially work. Is this affecting them because maybe they've got to work with you, or you know, there's an issue around work, because they've got 10 of Pentacles here with the 6 of Wands. This is a legacy thing. You know, maybe this was hidden for a long time and it's ready to come out. They're worried about it coming out. Maybe there's a concern about what people are going to think, how they're going to view the whole thing. You know, it could be that. It could be that they're worried about how their work will be affected. Maybe there's a karmic person that's involved in a work contract around them. They're not too sure how this is going to develop. It keeps hitting my candle, every tarot card. Okay. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The reason they're worrying or thinking about this is not because they're trying to talk themselves out of it. They want to make sure that this is balanced. King of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. I'm just hearing I want to do it right this time. So if you've tried once before and it wasn't working out, there's been sort of obstacles and restrictions and this, that and the other. I'm just hearing it's about time. It's about time. I'm just hearing the time is right. The time is right. Wow. This was what they're working on as well. I think they're trying to work on their own inner balance, because obviously you don't want someone to come toward you just to get the emotional fulfillment from you. That's not how a balanced situation works. 8 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. There's something about this. Everything they tried before in whatever situation they're in wasn't working, and I think it left them so totally empty that this is also what they're working on, because they just want balance. That's all they're wanting at the moment. They just want the balance. Chariot, moving towards energy that is fulfilling. Moving, you know, this could be Cancerian energy as well. Chariot. So again, could be someone that wants to come towards you that is from a distance, that is going to come and see you. Because we've got the Fool and the Chariot. I feel like someone could be making a trip here. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if someone... I've got vibes here of people turning up and just being like, I'm here. And you're like, wow, you know. Now, is that for everyone? Probably not. But if you're at a distance, it could be. All right, so just... Get your lady garden in order. I'm joking. I'm kind of not. Get your affairs in order, okay? Girl, get your nails done. You know what I mean? Lads, my guides. Back, sack and crack. Yeah, look. Waiting to I don't know why I'm hearing waiting to embark, waiting to decide, waiting to close out an old cycle, waiting for this movement towards you to be able to happen. Again, could be a quarantine situation here. 10 of Swords, waiting for something to end, trying to end something. There's a strong practical element here that's restricting the energy of closing something out, and it's like someone's trying to get their affairs in order to close something out easier. 10 of Swords, closing out an existing situation that was once previously built on what they thought was love, that is an empty, dried up like well of a cup. The love has gone, and I think that's the thing they're also saying here, is that that's not, it's more practical. It's not a love. The love's gone. The love's over. It's done. There's no feeling. There's no emotions there. There's a distancing of emotions, not between you and them, but because between them and a possible third party. Whatever was blocking them, whatever was restricting them to come towards you, that is sustaining, and it's being removed. It's like dissipating. So if there was a third party, it would be that there was literally them falling out of love. If it was any other circumstances, it would just be that it's not overpowering them to the point where it's blocking them to see what this connection with you is, you know. Yeah, look, toxic energy. codependent energy, addictions. This is what's getting closed out. This is their understand, because your energy is in different vibration, and they know it. They have to adhere to a higher vibration, and if they're dropping into that low vibration energy, it's obvious for them now. They can really, the differences are being noticed a lot easier again with this reality we're in. So when you're, again, do you remember when I was saying, oh my god, it can be really difficult because you're kind of trying to navigate this, is it real, is it not? Don't forget there's always people on the other side of the planet that need to kind of have this energy to determine what is truth and what isn't, because some people can't determine that because they haven't awakened. That's what this energy is serving, to really shine a light and then withdraw the light and then shine the light. Think about it. If you have a light that's going off, on, off, on, off, on, when the light shines, is it going to be more obvious? Yes, because there's a difference, a very clear, tangible difference. This is why we're in this energy of this kind of toing and froing, especially with the Gemini season that we're in. It's a very obvious kind of, you know, people are a bit kind of confused, but it serves a purpose. This is part of what it serves. With you, obviously, just maintain that focus, because when you're maintaining that focus, it will influence twin, and they will pick up on that as well. Then full steam ahead. Ace of Wands. This is something that is able to be built upon. It's beginning. There's a new beginning here. New start, new beginning on its way. New start, new beginning. So, Queen of Wands in reverse and Seven of Wands. Is there a jealous element coming in? Yes. Someone, again, if it's a physical third party that's around your twin, they're going to be picking up on this, because it's like they're bloodhounds of some sort, and they, again, it's like they're glue, okay? Just be aware that the decision is, I mean, it's been made. This is here. I think this whole energy here is just adding to their issue. It's like the more that energy interferes with this kind of defensive, jealous, bitter energy, the worse it's going to be for them, and that's what they haven't realised yet. But again, if you haven't previously watched the video the other day, that was the solar eclipse, North Star and North Node in conjunction in June 2020, this is what I'm talking about. This person's about to reap what they sow. They're about to walk into a whole, and this is, I'm talking about a karmic situation here, they're about to walk into a whole different like a whole different world. And I shouldn't laugh, because you know, it's just they're not evolved. Like, they haven't understood that what is for you is always meant for you, you know. Let them be. Let upstairs deal with it. They're going to get schooled. But the more they restrict this energy, the harder it's going to be for them. I mean, the decision's been made. This is an inevitable. Look, this is exactly what's going to happen. Unfortunately, someone's walking off and there's arguing, and it's like they're making it worse for them. Just, if someone think about it. If someone is not for you, would you rather hold on to that, or would you? I mean, look, personally, I wouldn't even tell them that what was on my mind. I'd be packing and leaving, because how embarrassing, you know, if someone has just sort of wants to leave and you're holding on. To me, that's not me. To be honest with you, I think if I'm being, this is going to sound so terrible, that my guides are like, don't say it, Jale. No, let's not go there. Let's be kind. Let's be kind, because someone needs to understand something. There's someone's trying to play games, all right? Just someone's trying to play games, and someone's trying to get in people's business to try and keep hold of this. Is it money? Is it the you know, relationship? Is it, there could be money involved. Someone's got their eye on money, practical elements over love. That's what this. I'm not picking up love. I'm picking up in this equation with this karmic. I'm picking up damaged goods in a massive way. Now we've got to be careful. If we can't be, you got to be really aware. If we're not going to wish ill on people, number one, but also, and it's not being a mug, like we're going to sit and get walked all over. This is because we're not lowering our vibration. End of story, right? The second thing is that we just hand it upstairs. We don't entertain the energy. We don't. The only reason I'm reading this energy is because this energy has slapped bang into the middle of the reading. We acknowledge it, we move on. We don't entertain it, we don't judge it, we just hand it upstairs, because this is the end. We don't want to get into that. We're not about to absorb that kind of energy. Why would we? We've been there. We understand these lessons. We've been there. So, and if we haven't been there, we can understand that this is not a high vibrational person. Page of Swords. Someone's oh my goodness, someone's keeping an eye on people. There's some people checking social media right here. My third eye is going insane right now. Getting the geranium oil out. One moment, please. Much better. This is, do you know, I'm not going to be mean, but this is someone who, they can see that they're happy without them. They can see they're happy without them, and they're not happy about that. They're not happy about that. They're not happy about that at all. Okay, let's see what else, Spirit, please. Someone's about to do some digging into what is really going on. So if you are entertaining this via email or any, don't do it. There's a third party, don't do it. Just step back, because this is not looking great. Someone is doing some digging here into something, and I feel like they're going to find the truth. So just whatever you do, someone's going to be digging into stuff. So just do not entertain or be involved in third parties. End of story. It's not worth it. Let them come to you. While they're in that energy, don't get involved, because this is gonna, it's not good. It's gonna, just don't do it, in my opinion. You do what you need to do, but in my opinion, from the guides, don't do it. Something's getting wrapped up. Something's closing out. Something's ending. Something's closing out. Something's ending. This done. They can't hold out, and it's like this is inevitable. They're coming. They're coming. This is done. Finished. Even with truth. Someone's done trying to pretend that this connection, this karmic situation they're in is fulfilling them, because I feel like they're aware that this has totally blocked them and has restricted their, oh my goodness, the awareness is coming in. Look, Wheel of Fortune. This is there's about to be a huge shift here now. FYI, we had a new moon. Oh my goodness, I just looked at my clock. It's 22:22. I'm not even joking you. Let me screenshot. Why? Right. Done. Save the photos. Let's turn it this way. Can you see? 22:22. Let me read what 22:22 is. Make a wish, guys. Make a wish. You can't make it up. Spirit are giving us signs everywhere. And again, if you're seeing numbers, look into those numbers. It says that angel number 2222 is a message from your angels to keep the faith. Trust that everything will work out. The 2223 aims to give you faith, especially when you're going through something that is particularly tough and challenging. It's hard to hold on to your faith when the odds are against you. Yes, but what is... Yes, but what Spirit is working behind the scenes. So we hand it to them. We hand it to them. So if maybe your twin is having a rough time, we just let Spirit deal with that. Try not, again, be very... Don't be getting into the fire. There's fire. I'm seeing fire energy here. Don't drag yourself down. Don't let this energy drag you down, because this is what's coming. Okay, this is, again, summer. 21st of June onwards is summer. This is strong Leo energy. This is happiness, abundance, enlightenment, fulfillment. This is also children. All right. So this came out with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a turn of events that is building into a happy situation. Bottom of the deck, the moon, the feminine. The situation closes out. the masculine and feminine unite, the sun and the moon. This is also solar eclipse energy, but it could be at any point now, between now and the 21st of June. This energy. Yeah. So we've got 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Removing anything that just isn't content, isn't happiness, isn't fulfillment. Putting down the burdens, 10 of Wands. Removing anything that doesn't feel like there's a fulfillment there in any way, shape or form. And coming towards what is something that has been brewing and growing. Cultivating something that was, wow. Them building themselves from the ground up. This is the Emperor. This is now the Emperor and the Empress we've had. This is divine counterparts. This is now divine counterparts that have appeared. With the Sun and the Moon, we now have the Emperor and the Empress. There are unions about to happen. Okay, guys? Let's pull. Let's see. I kind of feel like I want to go to the Starseed Tarot here. The Starseed Oracle. Spirit, what do you have to tell us, please, about Twinflame outcome for the 25th of May 2020? What do you have to tell us, please? Outcomes, insight, please, for Twinflames. What is the outcome? Yeah, look, this is life's lessons about to have been closed out here. Look, Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Someone has just passed a test, and so they're able to proceed, which is why there's unions, because they've learned, you've learned, they've learned, both energies have learned. Both energies have learned. And we will go to the where am I going here? Let's go to the Sacred Rebels. Wow. That's good. I think the guides are not happy with this deck being chosen at the moment, but let's see what message they've got. Twinflame, please. Twinflame. Twinflame. Wow. Oh my goodness. Conscious connections. They know that they know it's a twin situation. They know they're consciously aware of this now. They know you're theirs, they're yours, you're theirs, they're whatever. Where's my, I'm trying to look for a, okay, let's do Romance Angels. We haven't used them for a while. Let's do Romance Angels. Let's use the Romance Angels deck that hasn't been used for a while. Spirit, Twinflame connections, please. What can you tell us? Outcome. What's going on, please, Spirit? There's definitely an energy of people going to their friends to get advice. That's 100%. So I keep seeing the same cards telling us that. 3 of Cups especially. Twinflame, Spirit, what can you tell us? Twin Flames, what's going on, please, with the twins? Wow. It's here. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now don't forget, can be a past life connection, can be someone in this life that's coming back. But this is twin flame energy. Bottom of the deck, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And on that note, guys, this was your twin flame reading. Thanks for all your likes, shares and subscriptions. Not sure why that's doing that. Hi, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your likes, shares and subscriptions. Join us on Wednesday, British Standard Time, 8 PM for the live. Yeah, until next time, take care. Bye.